Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a Reaper. As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horse bows and empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
Hello everyone, RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. In the previous video we what did we do? We did that one mission, we fought a beast, and now Flayn's missing. Flayn? I honestly don't know how to pronounce her name properly without hearing it. I know you were like, what, you've heard her multiple times already? I was like, kind of. I'm always talking when they say her name, so 5,000 G. Oh, someone want to talk to me? Yes, Egelgard. I am always curious about how you're doing.
It's you. Out late again, I see. What brings you here?
You.
Is it that obvious? I despise being cooped up when sleep evades me. I just have to get some fresh air.
I can't sleep either.
So I see. Still, it's ill-advised to stay up so late. I should get some sleep too, but... Have you ever felt a sort of longing for the outdoors? I have. There are times I long for the warmth of the sun, for a sweet breeze on my face. Do you remember what I told you the other night? About my past? None of my siblings had a chance to lead the sort of life they deserved. An ordinary life.
I kind of want to say this.
Well, perhaps if I tell you more, it will come back to you.
Fuck that. No, it went down. No. No. I did not know there was a risk of it going down. Fuck that. Can I skip this? Thank you. It's a serious matter. I should have taken it seriously. My fault. That does kind of make me sound like an asshole.
Oh, it's you. I just wanted some fresh... I always wonder. So I see. I should get some... Have you ever... I have. Do you remember? None of my siblings... My siblings and I were... We were imprisoned underground, beneath the palace. The objective was to endow our bodies with the power of a major crest.
Oh.
I have always possessed the crest of Seiros, inherited through the Hresvelg bloodline. But it was only a minor crest, and most of my siblings bore no crest at all. In order to create a peerless emperor to rule Fodlan, they violated our bodies by cutting open our very flesh.
Oh my god.
Now here I stand, the fruit of that endeavor, Edelgard von Hresvelg. But that came at too high a price. The others were sacrificed. Ours weren't the only lives devastated by that terrible process. Innocents died as well, without even knowing what they were dying for. And there you have it, the truth of the Hresvelg's empire. It is. But when you see my true strength, you will know.
I really
that
wanted
I
to
speak
be
the
like,
truth.
who's to blame? But I'm like,
I've kept it hidden
should
all
probably be
this
like my
time,
father, but he's gone
I will
already.
reveal
So
to you the power of my second crest. It is the same as yours. The crest of flames. When it manifested for me, I swore a silent oath. For the sake of my family, and for all the poor souls whose lives were traded for my existence. For their sake, I will build a world where such meaningless sacrifice is never again sanctioned. As Emperor, I will change the world. I swear it.
God damn. We're at C+. Oh, what's that on the 14th?
As I believe you are already aware, Seteth's younger sister Flayn has gone missing.
Flayn, okay.
At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garreg Mach.
Flayn is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
Troubling rumors?
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think
Calm
of your
thy
sister
tits.
as family as well. You know that. You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul to recovering her.
Again.
Professor,
Calm thy
your mission
tits.
for this month is to help find Flayn. The knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
Uh-huh.
Flayn has gone missing? Most unsettling.
It doesn't seem likely that she's simply gotten lost. I'll help in any way that I can.
So, our mission this month is to find her? Well then, let us hurry and locate her before anyone else.
I hope Flayn is okay. What would happen if... Just what would we do if... You can't think like that, Byrne. Seteth would have a heart attack if he heard you.
I've heard that she has a crest, but I suppose for this moment that is irrelevant.
We'll start by gathering information. Someone must have seen Flayn recently.
Right. If we work together, I'm certain we'll find her.
Mm-hmm. It's Petra's birthday. I'm gonna host tea for her. Honey?
You have my thanks for giving me your spare time. I have gratitude.
I have gratitude.
Delicious. Yes. I am not in agreement.
Fuck. Should have done cats. No. She likes the hot, so...
I am not in agreement.
Wow, I am fucking this up. I fucked that up royally.
I will be waiting happily for you to be inviting me again.
And please, for the love of God, don't you dare embarrass me again. That was awful. I should find a tea guide. Be like, alright, what do I say to people during tea time? Well, gee, we only have one thing we can do. And that's watch more supports.
We've come such a long way. After all, I was only 4 years old when we first met.
From your perfect memory, Lady Edelgard, I expect nothing short of the utmost precision. Do go on.
Please don't mock me with such frivolous praise. I can hardly recall that day.
Forgive me. I suppose I must have been 6 at the time. I have no recollection of it. My earliest memory of you is of when you were injured. I recall being scolded most sternly by my father. "You are Lady Edelgard's servant," he said. "You must protect her with your life."
I had no idea. But House Vestra has served House Hresvelg for generations. Given that, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Indeed. After that, I made certain to accompany you wherever you went. That is, until the incident.
Ah, when my uncle, Lord Arundel, defected to the kingdom and took me with him.
The sensation of loss that overcame me on that day defies all description. It was as horrific as if I'd lost all my limbs. I left the city in a mad rush to rescue you. My father sent soldiers to capture me. I fought them off for 3 days, but they did finally manage it. Of course, I was only 10. I never would have reached Ferdiad.
I've never heard that story before. So there are things you've never told me.
I like her little portrait.
It wasn't important.
That's beside the point. I wish to know these things. If there's anything else you're keeping from me, please tell me at once.
Respectfully, I decline.
Why? It's a simple order. I really must know.
Speaking of your orders, there was a task you gave me earlier which I have yet to carry out. Excuse me.
Wait just a moment. I just hope he's not hiding anything too worrisome.
Who knows? So wait for that to level up.
Caspar, I've been wondering something. Would you be happier if you were the heir to House Burgleys?
Of course. My brother probably wouldn't be too happy about it, though. I've got nothing against him, and I'd hate to cause him trouble, so I guess it wouldn't make me very happy at all.
You may not want to hear this, but your brother is not a good man. He's lazy and greedy, and has always relied on the knowledge that he would inherit a title. That's my impression of him, anyway.
You don't hold anything back, do you? But to be honest, you're not too far off.
Wow.
He's got good reason for it, though. Our grandfather was really obsessed with his second wife. She has a son named Randolph who she really wanted to become the heir. In the end, though, my grandfather had to step down sooner than expected, so everything went to my father instead. My brother is still really worried about having his future taken from him.
That's the price of taking your own desires into account when choosing an heir. The concept of nobility is decaying, and it's dragging the Empire into the ground with it.
Wow, this conversation is really going there. You
Wow.
may be right, but it's not like the world is ever going to change, right?
It must. I intend to create a world where the best are free to rise to the top and succeed, regardless of their bloodline. The nobility as it is now could not exist in a world like that. I'll make sure of it.
What do you think would happen to me in that kind of world? Would you appoint me as a general or minister of military affairs?
If you were the best suited for that position, I would.
Right, so my life would pretty much stay the same. I'd still have to train, get stronger, and use my abilities to cut my own path. I don't know what I'm gonna do after we graduate. I guess I'll just have to fight for you.
Is that so?
Huh.
At the base, the front lines, or wherever we might be fighting, I'll be there with all my might.
The fuck? Aww. I love seeing Edelgard smile. You so precious when you smile.
You're in high spirits today, Dorothea.
Yes, I have met someone quite charming recently. I'm hoping we can spend more time together soon.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I wish I had some advice to offer. Alas, I do not.
Don't worry too much about it, 80. I'd guess romance isn't really something you're interested in anyway.
I'm not completely disinterested.
Oh yeah? Is there someone you have your eye on?
Yo. Chan!
There's nothing resembling romance in my life at present. It's not that
People,
I'm disinterested.
here's your daily reminder.
I'm simply too
Play
busy with other
Yakuza.
matters.
It is
I
a
have no time to
fantastic
spare for
game.
such things.
That's not surprising. You're not just any old noble after all. Anyone who has feelings for you, well, they're in for a pretty complicated life.
True. And I can't ignore the possibility that I may have to marry for political purposes. I doubt I'll ever have the opportunity for a passionate romance as long as I live.
That's no way to talk. You meet the right person and boom, you have passion to spare.
Boom.
Could be someone you've just met or someone you've known your whole life. There's no telling how life will go. Something could even spark between the two of us.
You and I? Now that is an entertaining thought. If such an exciting future is in store, I look forward to it.
Oh yeah?
Ooh.
That's awfully sweet of you, 80.
Good old lesbian love. No, it's not lesbian love. They're still they would still technically be bi even if they were together. Alright, this is the last one for Dorothy and
Hello, Bern.
Bernadette.
Oh no, what did I do this time? Did I offend you? Is this your revenge? No, not at all. I just want to talk. If you promise not to resort to violence, I'll do whatever you want.
Poor
Bern,
Bernie.
I've just been worried about you, that's all. When I said I was your friend, you ran away, saying something about your father. Remember?
Vaguely?
I know
Vaguely.
you've lived through some bad times. If you could tell me about it, maybe I could help?
Oh, I don't know.
Please. Your father's not here now. Whatever it is, you're safe to tell me.
All right. My parents told me never to befriend a commoner. They said commoners are scum, and that they'd crush any that tried to come near me.
Hang on. Scum? They called me... commoners. They called us scum?
Yeah, but once, a long time ago, I did secretly make friends with one. A boy. When my father found out about him, he disappeared the very next day. I heard he was found beaten half to death. I never saw him again. Since then, I've been terrified of making friends with anyone. Commoners especially.
Wow, your dad's kind of an
never knew
asshole.
That kind of thing really happened. You hear stories, sure, but... Oh, Bern, I'm so sorry. I'm proud to be your commoner friend.
Aww.
Hey now, relax. There's nothing to bawl about. If your dad tried to beat me up, I'd return the favor and then some.
Hell yeah.
Return the favor?
I'd kick
When I
his
was in the
monkey
opera,
ass.
you better believe I had run-ins with the most wicked, terrible men. I survived kidnappings, attempted murders, all kinds of stuff. But you know what?
I
I
murdered
broke
them all
those
in
guys'
cold blood.
arms. Snap! It was a thank you for all the trouble they went through trying to hurt me.
You're incredible, Dorothea.
So, now that you know I can defend myself, can we be friends, Bern?
All right. Yeah.
Yay! Dorothea! Or, well, Dorothea and Bernie. Yay! Ah! And Bernie and Dorothea. Or Petra and Dorothea.
Dorothea, I want to be asking you a question.
Oh, please do.
Why have you come to Garreg Mach? Is your goal different from the rest?
Yes, I suppose. Everyone here is an heir or an heiress, but not me. I'm just a commoner. When I enrolled in the Officers' Academy, I was different than everyone else. I wanted to secure my future, and My big idea was to marry money. Ever since, I've been dating different, terribly well-to-do men, searching for a good one. So far, there's been no reason for a second date.
Marrying money? That is not sounding like a good idea. Money would be a bad husband.
Money would be a bad
Pretty
husband.
much.
But you treat me well. I have so much gratitude. Well, why do you show me such friendliness when I am not money?
Oh, no, Petra. This isn't like that. I like spending time with friends.
But what if I want to marry you?
It's wonderful being friends with you. And I hope we can stay close for a long time to come.
Yes, I have that hope too. But I have also been thinking of who is good for me.
Oh, I see.
And still I am thinking we should be friends.
Oh, I know why. Because we're both trouble for Imperial nobility.
Yes, we both have troubles.
Feels nice, doesn't it? Knowing that together we can irritate that many people. Since we've already got a lot in common, let's get to know each other better, shall we?
I like that. Aw, I like these little things between the peoples. Alright, let's go explore the monastery.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this. We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone. Now ask around to see what information you can find. Come now, no time to waste.
Right. Holy moly, there's a freak ton of people to talk to. I wonder, how my professor ranking will work when I go into the next level or next playthrough.
Please not in here! I guess I have to let you in to prove it, don't I?
Bernie lets us in. Bernie lets us in. Bernie, where are you? Oh, there you are. Is that the bear I gave you? Oh my god, it's adorable.
There, see? No one's in Bernie's room but Bernie.
Actually, Bernie's not in her
Just
room
want
either.
to be alone for a while. Have you considered that? Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
Huh. I have no idea.
Let's see.
I know, we'll get fishing. We'll do some fishing. That should do it. Sorry, but I'm gardening. Gardening. A mixed herb seed. Flan. Flanny flown. Fafalone. I also don't think there's anyone in here to talk to. Yeah, no, there was one. It's a cat. Cat, do you know where Flan? No, well, okay. Hey, Ash.
Anyway, I heard something like this happened last year, too. Neither the culprit nor the missing student were ever found last time. Some people say it was the work of evil spirits. I thought the same. Could there be a connection?
Okay, I should probably pick someone to be with us. And I'm debating if I want it to be Annetta or Leonie again. Because I want those, I for sure want those two to be part of my class. I just need to like learn. Whoa. Oh, that's waterfall.
Professor!
I'm just stealing your fish.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk?
Your hair looks different.
Not...
Oh, what's that stuff down there?
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. It's not mine.
Hello there.
Oh, this is the result of me doing what I did. Okay.
This one, yes?
I'm gonna buy that.
I
I
think.
know who loves fishing. You know, I should just buy all of these.
This one, yes? I thank you. 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 This one, yes? I thank this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Are these like...
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. A pleasure. 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 You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Okay. Yes, I need to like repair a lot of shit.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? There you go.
Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? I guess I didn't have to repair as much as I needed to.
Is this it? Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
I think I'll worry about the lost items once I like
Greetings, Professor. Today, there is quite a bit to report. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance, but... well, better safe than sorry, I always say.
That is true. That's true. Better safe than sorry. Seriously, what is with these cats?
No.
Ingrid.
To think that Flayn would disappear like this. Sedith must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
Annette. Silver necklace. Had something to do with a crest. Gotta figure out who that belongs to on my own. Gaspar?
I don't know if she ran off or got kidnapped or what. I just know that Flayn's in trouble. That's it. I can't keep sitting around. I gotta go find her. Now, where do I start?
I just love the fact that it's like, oh, there's this major crisis going on, yada yada yada. Hey, let's go get some tea.
Ah, you're looking for Flayn's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yaritza. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least.
Well,
at this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds. Join me for some training sometime. I might...
Nope, I still don't have the requirements for you to join me.
Professor!
The whole monastery has been turned upside down. I wonder if we're still going to have the Battle of the Eagle and Lion next month. It's a yearly tradition, but with things the way they are right now, it's hard to imagine. At any rate, I hope they find Flayn soon.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. I'm sure that's what that,
I hope Flayn isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Aloise hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flayn, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
Oh.
A beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air? It is like something out of a book. If it were a book, we would have no need to worry. She would be rescued presently by a dashing nobleman. Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered off to? The greenhouse. I did not think of that. I will take a look around there later.
Yeah, you go do that, buddy. You see how Seth thinks of your plan.
Ow! Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head. All I did was suggest that Flayn might have eloped. Insensitive. I was just exploring possibilities.
Fuck. I know there's probably like right things to say during those talks, but like for the love of me, for the life of me, I never pick the right ones most of the time.
Flayn? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flayn.
Professor!
How to be tidy. That'd be with Dorothea.
This might be the first time I've ever seen Setith look so worn down. If poor Flayn was lured away by anyone. I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker. Those people are deceptive by nature.
Shut up, you racist fuck.
Young Flayn's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool, that's who. Flayn's crest, the major crest of Sethlin, is rare. but there are others who possess it.
Well, she's a fucking kid, so... I gotta go my way all the way back down to the lake because someone accused him.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flayn? You can't really believe I did that.
No, not really.
Well, this may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear the thought of finding her in its depths.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
Professor?
Maybe.
Hey. Hello there.
Hello.
Professor.
Professor.
If Flayn has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive. At least for now. There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective. That's only logical, Professor.
Oh boy. Flayn! Where are you, Flayn?
I can't believe Flayn just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit.
Yeah, no one does.
Are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.